You may have heard about you may have heard about several urban legends from your childhood, like the legend of Bloody Mary, Baby Blue, Charlie, Spirit of the Glass, the Ouija board, Candyman, and other kinds of and possibly other Japanese urban legends like Hajisaku-sama, aka basically the 8 feet tall woman, and other kinds of legend like that. But how about the legend of Kuchisake Kuchisake Onna? Yep, that's right. Today I'm gonna be telling you guys the urban legend about Kuchis Kuchisake Kuchisake Onna. Sorry that I killed the first name. Yeah, but as you can see by the description here, it says Kuchisake Onna, also known as the slit mouth woman, is a scary Japanese urban legend about a disfigured Japanese woman who brandishes a large scissors and preys on children. She has an enormous slit mouth which extends from ear to ear and a horrible permanent smile. Yeah, yeah, just take a look at this picture. It just looks very creepy. And I mean, what can I say? Well, this is the picture of the slit mouth woman, Kuchisake Onna. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't have anything to say but prepare to be scared as I tell you guys the urban legend of the slit mouth woman, Kuchisake Onna. So, without further away, and nonetheless, that I'll be copying and pasting the link of the website in the description below so that you guys can check out. But without all, but with all that to the side, let's enough talk. Just sit back, relax, and I am all locked as I read the story. I mean, as I read the urban legend, or yeah, as I read the legend of the slit mouth woman. Prepare yourselves. All you could do is brace yourselves. So, anyway, without further ado, let's begin. The slit mouthed woman walks the streets of Japan wearing a surgical mask and hunting for children. If you cross her path, she will stop you and ask you a question. If you give her the wrong answers, there will be horrible consequences. Picture the scene. Picture the scene. You are walking home from school and your path takes you down a deserted city place. I mean, yeah, you're walking home from school and your path takes you down a deserted city street. Suddenly, you hear a faint noise coming from the shadows. You glance over and see a beautiful woman standing there. She has long black hair and is wearing a beige trench coat. A surgical mask covers the lower half of her face. In Japan, wearing a surgical mask is not In Japan, wearing a surgical mask is not uncommon during flu season. To prevent spreading germs. She steps out of the shadows and blocks your path. Am I beautiful? She asks. Before you can answer, she tears off her mask, revealing a hideously deformed smile. Her huge mouth is sliced from ear to ear and gapes open, revealing rows of sharp teeth and a big red, disgusting tongue twisting and twirling inside. Am I beautiful now? She screams, terrified. You struggle to answer her. If you say no, she pulls. If you say no, she pulls out a huge pair of scissors and kills you immediately, chopping off your head. If you say yes, she takes her scissors and slices your mouth from ear to ear, making you just like her. If you try to run away, she will hunt you down and kill you by slicing you in two. The only way to escape from Kuchisake Onna is to give a non-committal answer. If you say, you look average or you look normal, she will be confused, giving you just enough time to run away. There are many rumors about how Kuchisake Onna got her horribly disfigured mouth. Some say that her slit mouth woman. Some say that her slit mouth is the result of plastic surgery that went horribly wrong. Others say that she was injured in a terrible car crash. Some even believe she is an escaped mental patient was so who was so demented that she cut her own mouth apart. According to one legend, years ago in Japan, there lived a very beautiful woman who was extremely vain and self-absorbed. Her husband was a very jealous and brutal man, and he became convinced that she was cheating on him. In a fit of rage, he took a sword and slit her mouth from ear to ear, screaming, "Who will think you're pretty now?" She became a vengeful spirit and began wandering the streets of Japan, wearing a surgical mask to hide her terrible scars. The slit-mouthed woman's reign of terror began in the spring and summer of 1979, when rumors began to spread throughout Japan about sightings of the Kuchisake Onna hunting down children. The story spread like wildfire and actually created scares in many towns. Police increased their patrols in schools and teachers Police increased their patrols and schools sent teachers to walk students home in groups. In 2004, South Korea was plagued by reports of a red-masked woman who was chasing children. In 2007, a coroner found some old records from the late 70s. Sorry. Anyways, yeah. In 2004, South Korea was plagued by reports of a red-masked woman who was chasing children. In 2007, a coroner found some old records from the late 1970s about a woman who was chasing little children but was hit by a car and died shortly after. Her mouth was ripped from ear to ear. The USA had its own version of Kuchisake Onna. There were rumors about a clown who appeared in public bathrooms and accosted children, asking, "Do you want death or happy smile?" If they chose happy smile, he took out a knife and slit their mouths from ear to ear. Now that's just creepy. Well, there you have it, guys. There you have it, guys. The legend of Kuchisake Onna, aka Slit Mouth Woman. Yeah, let me know if you guys have already. Well, let me know in the comments if you guys have already heard of this story before. I'm pretty sure some of you guys already did, but I only wanted to tell you guys the legend. I only wanted to tell you this story to you guys because I love you all. I mean, aka you're just my subscribers. And hey, and between you and me, between you guys and me, there's only one way. There's only one way to escape Kuchisake Onna. There's only one way that you can outsmart the slit mouth woman. Yeah, of course that she will say that she will ask you if am I pretty? But the only way to outsmart her is that you gave the only way is that you showed the slit mouth woman your hideous face too, and then you say the same question, am I pretty too? And if I'm correct, she will faint. She will faint from your hideous face, which buys you incredibly enough time to escape from the woman, and you survived from the slit mouth woman. Yeah, that's the secret way to outsmart the slit mouth woman, by showing her your hideous face and telling her the same question as she asked you, which you'll outsmart the woman and buys you enough time to escape from her. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to end the video right here. Thank you guys for watching this video to the end. If you guys enjoyed it, you guys already know the drill. Like, subscribe, comment, and let me know what other stories you want me to read. Just pin them down in the comments and I'll be sure to check it out. But overall, this was really a great urban legend about the slit mouth woman. But so without further ado, I'll catch you guys in the next story. Peace out.